Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Nithyanandam, everyone. Welcome to today's Nithyananda Yoga session for the Eastern Time Zone, Brahma Muhurta. Thank you for joining us today. Let's start today's session chanting the Sadguru Vandanam. Close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Nithyanandam Paramashukaram Kevalam Jnanamurtim Tvanvatitam Gagana Sarisham Tattvamasya Dilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunaraitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 We'll now perform the ritualistic cleansing, the Tattva Chamanam. Place your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra and place an udrani of water in your right hand and sip the water from the base of your palm each time as we chant each of the following 3 mantras. Om Atmaratam Shodhayami Swada. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swada. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swada. Wash your hands. Now with the base of your thumb, wipe 2 times from right to left, your lower and upper lip. Om Ham Hriyaya Namaha. With the tips of your ring finger, middle finger, and index finger, touch the upper lip and the lower lip and wash your hand. With the tips of your index finger and thumb joined together, touch your right nostril and left nostril. With the tips of your ring finger and thumb joined together, touch your right eye, right ear, and left ear and wash your hands. With the tips of your little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, the right chest, and the left chest. With all 5 fingertips joined together, touch the crown of your head, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and the heart center, and wash your hands. Now clasping the right hand on top of the left hand and resting the left hand on your right thigh as we enter into the conscious resolution, the Sankalpa. Visualize whatever ultimate reality you want to manifest in your life has already happened. Om Amopata Samasta Tridakshayad Bhara Bhagavati Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartam Sri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartam Cha Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshana Vashishtayam Asyam Shubhaditau Puranarogyakta Dragaktra Yugika Sharira Siddhartam Paramashiva Shakti Avashkaranatam Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasam Karishe. Wash your hand one final time. Om Apapya Sprasya. We'll now be entering into today's Nithyananda Yoga sequence, starting with asana number 818, Urdhva Padmasana, the upward lotus pose. So this is an inverted posture. Start from the kneeling position. Interlace your fingers, placing the backs of your hands on the ground. To create a stable foundation, lower your crown of your head into your palms, keeping most of the weight supported through your hands and forearms. Lifting your hips and bring your legs up, then crossing them into Padmasana. Visualize a lotus rising upward from still water, rooted below, untouched by turbulence, opening cleanly toward clarity. Perform the Kevala Kumbhaka, allowing the breath to pause naturally and then let normal breathing resume. Engage Mula Bandha and the gaze is straight forward in Riju Drishti. Urdhva Padmasana. Next is Mandalasanam. So with your crown of your head and your arms in the same position, the knees are brought up, towards the perineum with your toes tucked and walking your feet in a circle. Walking the feet in the circle from side to center, the other side and back. Visualize a radiant, luminous mandala spinning steadily within you. Holding your outer vision steady without blinking in the Vaishnavi Mudra, continue the Kevala Kumbhaka, allowing the breath to pause and resume normally. Engage Mula Bandha and Riju Drishti, gazing straight ahead. Mandalasanam nama padabhyam bhumim sprishan hastabhyam cha paribhraman mandalakaram dakshinam bamam cha. Next is Khadga Asana Uttaranga, the next progression of the sword pose. So this would be the inverted posture with the hands stretched straight out to the sides, creating a tripod-like support along with the crown of the head. Visualize a radiant sword with a blade capable of cutting down any external force. Continue Vaishnavi Mudra, the gaze outward without blinking, and the Kevala Kumbhaka. Mula Bandha, gaze is straight in Riju Drishti. Bhujanguli Purvata Prasarya Padadhyayam Paschannatam Vidhaya Udaram Pranamya Vegare Chakena Samkochaka Kumbhakam Sadhaya Stiraha. Next is Vajraparakara Mudrasana, Thunderbolt foot pulling action pose. Being seated with your feet tucked under, sitting bones on top of the heels. Visualize dynamic energy coursing through your legs and spine as this rapid motion loosens tension and deepens flexibility. Perform the Shakti Chalan Mudra, engaging the Mula Bandha and drawing the prana upward through the spine. Actually, this asana has all three mudras engaged, which is called Maha Mudra. All three bandhas engaged, which is called Maha Mudra Bandha. So while engaging the Mula Bandha, visualize the Kundalini rising up towards the spine, also pulling the stomach in and up, and performing the chin lock, locking the chin to the chest. Gazes towards the nose in the Sagra Drishti. Vajrasana Stito Yogi Karabhyam Parayat Yamam Chala Yedati Vegena Lauli Bhavati Nischitam. Next is Garudasana Sat, the eagle pose, number 6. From the seated posture, bring your knees together and spread your feet wide apart. Rotate the inside of your feet towards the ground and rest your palms on your respective knees. Visualize Garuda's majestic wings enveloping your body, wrapping you in a protective strength and expansive freedom. Perform the Vaishnavi mudra, gazes out without blinking, and engage the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils, making the ocean-like sound. And the Mula Bandha. Gaze is straight ahead. Vijasanamapyatra kukutasanam uttamam panga guptasanam chaiva karudasanam evacha. Next is Gorakshasana Dve. Sage Goraksha's pose number 2. Kneeling with your heels together and your knees wide apart. Allow the inner edges of your feet to rest on the ground with the soles facing towards each other. Cross your arms behind your back and reach down to wrap the index finger and middle finger and thumb around the opposite big toes. This is called Prana Mudra. Visualize the presence of Sage Goraksha, the master who systematized Hatha Yoga as a practical path of self-realization. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, the ocean-like breath, through the nostrils. Engage Mula Bandha, gazing towards the nose. Gorakshasana. Next is Kurmasana Sat, the tortoise pose number 6. So from the seated position on your knees, spread your knees wide apart and bring your torso forward, resting your elbows on your knees. Bring your chest towards the ground and rest your chin on the mat as well. Keeping the heels together behind you, the toes flat on the ground. Gazing forward, visualize the steady, patient presence of a turtle observing the world with calm wisdom. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, the ocean-like breathing. Engage Mula Bandha. Dekna udanara dhare karmasana ko rahi vidkare kuru kuru rami janka paradhane upaja tahano pashvamo pag laga kudara beach. Next is Adho Kagasana, the downward sky mover pose. From the hands and feet on the mat, press your palms firmly, spreading the fingers wide and lift your hips towards the sky to form an inverted V. Keep your feet hip width apart, pressing the heels down. Spine is long and head relaxed between the arms, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Visualize yourself as a graceful, mystical bird, majestic in your descent. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing towards the nose. Urva kago madhya kagas tata dho kaga ishyate yara dharo pichaga syak tadanga varadiha. Next is Alidhasana, archery stance pose. From the standing position, step one leg forward into a lunge with about a 90-degree bend in the front knee. Tuck the toes of the back foot and keep the Back leg mostly straight and grounded. Extending the arm on the same side as the front leg forward in a fist, while drawing the opposite arm back in a fist close to the chest. Keep the torso upright, hips square, and maintain a stable, powerful stance. Visualize yourself as a focused, honorable archer, steady and unwavering. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha. Gazes forward in Raju Drishti. Alidhatu prakatavyam savyam chaivanukunchitam dakshinam tu purastadva durapate vishishyate. Next is Ardha Chandrasana Dve Uttaranga, the progression in the half moon pose, number 2. With the front knee bent, lift your front heel off the ground, lower your torso toward your front thigh as you reach your top arm over and bend your head for a long side stretch. Place your lower hand lightly near your ankle for support. Visualize cool moonlight rising through your spine, filling you with steady, calming energy. Gaze to the side in Shambhavi Mudra. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha. Ujjena janam vestayitva murdhanam bhumhau nayet nidashaka kumbhakam kritva swasam saptada sadhayet. Next is Konasana. In the deep lunge, keeping the back leg straight, lean forward and thread your left arm under the front thigh, reaching around towards the back. Bring your right arm to grasp the left wrist. Rotate your torso towards the front leg and lift and open the chest. Visualize being firmly bound by a strong, unbreakable rope of discipline and focus. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing to the side. Kakshayo parasandhischa taranam katita buddha ha udaraskam tayoshchaiva taranam varapadayoho. Next is Urdhva Kasha Stathakasana, upward sky mover pose. From the tabletop, press your hands into the ground and tuck the toes, lifting the heels as you raise the hips into a V, shifting the weight onto one hand. Lift and rotate the opposite leg and place the foot behind you, lifting the chest and hips, extending the opposite arm overhead or back. So from the tabletop pose, pushing up through your hands and feet, lifting one arm. Visualize yourself as a radiant, untethered, mystical bird, soaring freely with your chest lifted towards the sky. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing forward in Raju Drishti. Urva kago madhya kagas tatha do kaga ishyate niradharo pichagasyak chidanga varadiha. Next is Pratyalidhasana. archery stance pose repeated on the other side. So stepping the other foot forward at a near 90-degree angle. The back leg is nearly straight. Whichever leg is forward, your same arm goes forward in a fist, and the opposite hand pulled back in a fist beside your chest. Keep the hips square. Visualize yourself as a focused, honorable archer, steady and unwavering. We're performing the Dhanu or Vama Mudra. Press the ring finger and little finger by the thumb. The ring finger and little finger by the thumb, touching their respective, keeping the index finger long. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazes forward. Agrato Vama Padascha Dakshinam Chanukunchitam Padyalidham Prakartatvam Hastadvayasa Vistaram. Ardha Chandrasana Dve. Bending your front knee deeply, lifting your front heel off the ground. Lower your torso towards your front thigh as you reach your top arm over and beyond your head for a long side stretch, placing your lower hand lightly near your ankle for support. Visualize cool moonlight rising through your spine, filling you with steady, calming energy. Perform the Shambhavi Mudra. Eyes are open, gazing to the side with your awareness within. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha. Bhujena Janam Vistayatva Murdhanam Bhumau Nayet Nidesha Kakumpakam Kritva Swasham Saptada Sadhayet. Next is Paramashiva Konasana. So from here, taking your whichever leg you're bent forward, take the same arm underneath, reach behind your back to grab your opposite hand, twisting the torso, looking upwards. Visualize being firmly bound by a strong, unbreakable rope of discipline and focus. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing to the side. Kakshayo parasandhischa taranam kateta buddhaha udaraskam tayo seva taranam vara padayoho. Urdhva Kasha Statakasana on the other side. From the tabletop pose, pushing up with your hands and feet, lifting one hand off the floor, stretched in front of you. Visualize yourself as a radiant, untethered, mystical bird, soaring freely with your chest lifted towards the sky. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing upward. Urva kago madhya kagas tatado kaga isyate yaradharo pichagasyak chiranga varadhiha. Next is Bhairava Padasana. The 8-limbed Bhairava pose. Beginning from a plank position, with your toes tucked and your hands flat, slowly lower your knees, chest and chin down so they lightly touch the floor. Maintain your hips lifted and spine long. Avoid letting your elbows flare wide, keeping them close to the sides, with 8 points of contact on the ground. Next is Bhairava Padasana. Begin from a plank position with your toes tucked and your hands flat, and lower your knees, chest and chin down so they lightly touch the floor, with 8 points of contact on the ground. Visualize Lord Kalabhairava seated firmly in your heart, blazing like a dark, intense sun of fierce power and time's unstoppable force. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha. Astapadasane stitva bhairavam hridi dharayet kukutasanavat proktam janubhyam adho vilokanam. Next is Madhya Kagasana. Start laying face down with the legs extended and the tops of the feet pressing into the floor, with your hands under the shoulders. Press through the palms and the top of the feet. Lift the chest forward and up. Straighten the arms while keeping your shoulders away from the ears. Lift the thighs. Broaden the collarbones. Open the chest. Gaze slightly upward. Visualize yourself as a bird soaring upward, embodying freedom, confidence, and clarity. Eyes are open and steady in Shambhavi Mudra, gazing upward. Engage the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, ocean-like breath through the nostrils, and Mula Bandha. Udva Kago Madhya Kagas Tathardho Kaga Ishyate Yaradharo Pichaga Syak Chadanga Varadiha. Next is Ekapadasana Trini. Start by standing tall with your feet together and your arms by your sides. Shift your weight onto one leg, grounding firmly. Inhale and lift the opposite leg straight up towards the sky, keeping the leg extended fully and toes pointed or flexed as comfortable. Hinge forward from your hips as you lower your torso towards the ground. Reach your hands towards the floor or towards your standing leg for support. Visualize a radiant beam of light flowing from the cosmic source through your crown, grounding into earth. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing towards the nose. Matsendram Parshvamatsendram Bandhamas Matsendram Mevacha Nilalambam Chachandrakyam Kantavam Chaikaparakam. Next is Ekapadasana Trini on the other side. Matsendram Parshvamatsendram Pandamatsendramaivacha Niralambam Chachandrakyam Kantavam Chaikaparakam. Vrikshasana Trini. Start standing with your feet grounded and your spine tall. Raise both arms overhead and bring your palms together like a tree, keeping your shoulders relaxed as you lengthen upward. Press your hips gently forward as you lift your chest, engaging your core to support the movement and avoid strain in the lower spine. Tilt your head back and lean into a controlled back bend, maintaining steady breath and length through your spine as you open comfortably into the pose. See a strong tree in your mind, roots gripping the earth, trunk steady, crown open to the sky. Continue the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing upward. Vrikshasana. Next is Markatasana Dve, the monkey pose, number 2. Start standing with your feet wide apart, wider than hip width. On an exhale, hinge from the hips and fold forward deeply, bringing your head all the way down and threading it in between your thighs. Slide your index and middle fingers under your big toes, wrapping your thumbs over top to grasp your toes in prana mudra. Keep your legs as straight as comfortable. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, and with each exhale, fold deeper. Visualize yourself as a playful monkey, embodying qualities of flexibility, agility, and joyful energy. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha. Gazes straight. Bhairavam kamadhahanam panipatram chat karmukam Svastikam gomukam viram mandukam markatasanam. Next is Kantadiyasana, throat-focused pose. Standing with the feet wide and the knees bent at 90 degrees, stacked above the ankles, with your thighs parallel to the ground. Keep the spine straight. Raise your arms up parallel to the ground and bend the elbows at 90 degrees with the palms facing. Visualize yourself as Lord Shiva, grounded and unwavering, energy rising to the throat center. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha. Gazes forward. Kantadiyasana. Next is Kaundinyasana. Start by bending your knees and sinking your hips down. Twist your torso to one side and bring both hands to the mat, shoulder width apart. Place the thigh of your bent leg on the opposite upper arm, bending your elbows to create a shelf. Lift your feet off the floor. Visualize yourself as Kaundinya Maharishi, embodying luminous intellect and serene devotion. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha. Vasishtam Mata Kaundinyam Urdva Kukutameva Cha Astavakram Athotanam Mayaram Setu Bandhanam Utana Param Krauncham Cha Marichim Virabhadrakam Atarajam Trikonam Cha Sutan Kushta Parasarane. Next is Kaundinyasana on the other side. Vashistam Mata Kaundinyam Urdva Kukutameva Cha Ashtavakramato Ayuram Setu Bandhanam Utana Padam Krauncham Cha Arichim Vira Bhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam Cha Suktangushta Prasarane. Next is Manduki Pavasana, the frog foot pose. From a plank position, on the hands and the toes with the feet spread slightly wider than shoulder width, lean over and wrap one arm behind your back to clasp onto the opposite hand's forearm. Keep your core engaged firmly to hold the 3-limb stance. Maintain length in your spine and hips level to avoid sagging. Visualize yourself as a frog at rest, low, alert, and poised. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing downward. Manduki Pavasana. Manduki Pavasana, repeated on the other side. Manduki Pavasana. Next is Hamsasana Trini, swan pose. Start kneeling with the palms on the mat just below your navel. Lean forward and bend your elbows to stack them under your wrists, lifting both legs straight to balance on your hands. Visualize yourself as a serene swan, poised with elegance and effortless balance. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing downward. Hamsa Sanam Namakara Talo Nidhaya Yodare Padao Prashte Samutapya Hamsavad Vichared Gudaha. Prasaritasana, extended pose. Standing with the feet wide apart, hinge forward from your hips, bow your head towards the ground as low as comfortable. Extend your arms behind you and interlace your fingers, placing the hands away from your back for a stretch. Avoid locking your knees. Keep a small bend. Visualize yourself extending deeply in a bow toward Paramashiva, embodied as your wise and compassionate Guru. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Jalandhara Bandha, locking the chin to the chest along with Mula Bandha. Tadvat padadayam kuryat tadmukam tu pranamitam prashtato pu apadhanas tam samprasaya karadayam prasaritasana tvetat katitam yoga siddhidham. Udkata konasana dve, goddess pose. With the feet wide and the knees bent at 90 degrees, stacked above the ankles, thighs parallel to the ground. Rest your hands on your respective knees with your elbows locked. Embody Goddess Kali's bold energy, standing centered and unshaken. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing forward in Raju Drishti. Sapta Chakras Sapta Chakrakshalanaya Rakshasana Vishe Sakan Jananendri Ardaya Kona Bhedan Samabhyaset. Parivrita Utkata Konasana, revealed goddess pose. Keeping the spine straight and the chest tilted slightly downward. Bend your left elbow and lock your right elbow to press the inner right knee away with the right hand. Increasing the twist in the spine. Twist your head to the side. As your body turns, imagine Goddess Kali rising within, releasing tension and old emotional weight. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. And the Mulabandha. Sapta Chakrakshalanaya Vrukshasana Visheshakan Jana Nendri Adhaya Kona Bhedan Samabhyaset. Parivrita Utkata Konasana on the other side. Pressing gently on your knees as you twist to one side. Sapta Chakrakshalanaya Rakshasana Visheshakan Jananendri Ardhyaya Kona Bhedan Samabhyaset. Utkata Konasana. With the knees bent at 90 degrees, feet far apart. Knees stacked above the ankles, thighs parallel to the ground. Raise your arms up parallel to the ground and bend the elbows at 90-degree angle, facing the palms outward and holding firmly. Visualize embodying Goddess Kali's fierce grace, strength, clarity, and inner freedom. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazing forward. Sapta Chakrakshalanaya Rakshasana Visheshakan Jananendriyadhyaya Kona Bhedan Samabhyaset. Next is Ghanasana. Standing tall with your feet flat and grounded beneath you, let your arms rest naturally by your sides with the shoulders relaxed. Lengthen your spine and lift gently through the crown of your head. Maintain steady breath and calm, centered awareness as you hold the posture. Visualize yourself becoming dense and contained, like a solid block that cannot be disturbed or scattered. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha. Dhanasana. Thula Dandasana. Start by standing tall in Tadasana with your feet together. Inhale and lift your arms straight overhead, clasping your hands with index fingers pointing up. Shift your weight slowly onto one foot and begin to raise the opposite leg straight behind you while hinging forward at the hips. Extend your lifted leg, arms, head, and torso so they form a straight line parallel to the ground, like a balancing stick. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing downward. Tula Dandasanam Nama Pado Bhumau Stapayitva Shariram Tula Dandadvat Samam Dharayat Ityuchyate. Tula Dandasana on the other side. Tula Dandasanam Nama Pado Bhumau Stapayitva Shariram Tula Dandadvat Samam Dharayat Ityuchyate. Niradhara Dakagasana, unsupported sky mover pose. From a deep squat with your hands in prayer position, place your palms firmly on the ground in front of you, shoulder width apart. Lean forward and engage the core. Lift your hips while straightening your legs. Drawing the legs up so they form a 90-degree angle. Visualize yourself as a powerful mystical bird flying straight and strong. Inhaling, exhaling through the nose in Samadvriti. Engage the Mula Bandha, gazes downward. Pamadakshina kagabhyam sagacha kateta shramaha upavidya ivakaka apicharanena apasapanam. Next is Hastasana, handstand pose. From a deep squat with your hands in prayer position, place your palms firmly on the ground in front of you, shoulder width apart. Lifting your feet off the ground. Visualize yourself grounded yet powerful through focused awareness and inner strength. Engage the Mula Bandha, gazes downward. Hastasanam namakara talau pomau stapayitva padau prashte samutapya hastabhyam dharayad balat. Hasta Vrikshasana, single-handed tree pose. Bringing the body into a full handstand. Once stable, shift your weight onto one hand. Visualize yourself as a tree, firmly rooted in the ground. Engage Mula Bandha. Hasta Vrikshasanam Nama Ekahastena Bhumim Sprashan Aparam Hastam Hordvam Kritva Vrikshavadvrim Vijrumpet. Ekahasta Niradhara Kagasana. This time extending the free hand to the side. Visualize your entire body lifting smoothly and effortlessly upward, as if buoyed by an invisible limb of consciousness extending from within. Urvakago madhyakagas tatadho kaga isyate niradharopa chichagasya chid angavat iha. Hastavakrasana. Hastavrikshasanam nama ekahastena bhumim smrishan aparam hastam urdhvam krutva vrikshavad vijrambhet. Ekahasta nirdharakagasana. Urvakago madhyakaga statado kaga isyate niradharo pachichagasyat chid angavat iha. Gomukasana Trini, cow face pose number 3. Seated with your knees stacked, right knee over the left. Raise your elbows up and cross your hands behind your back, holding your opposite shoulders. Visualize yourself embodying the gentle awareness of a cow's face, soft, wide eyes open to the world with calm patience. Perform the Apakarsaka Kumbhaka, partially closing the nose and doing the Rechika Puraka. Engage Mula Bandha, gaze towards the nose. Bhairavam kamadhahanam panipatram chakarmukam swastikam gomukam viram mandukam markatasanam. Gomakasana Chatvari, cow face pose number 4. Reaching the right hand above the head and the left hand down behind, interlace the fingers. Visualize yourself as a gentle, intelligent cow embodying calm patience, deep nurturing care, and grounded strength. Continue partially closing the nose and doing the Rechika Puraka. Engage Mula Bandha, gaze towards the third eye. Siddham Padmam Tata Simham Bhadram Vajram Cha Muktakam Guptam Gomukam Ekam Cha Viram Swastikam Eva Cha. Bandha Parshva Avesha. Right knee over left in Gomakasana. Bring your left hand behind your back and hold on to your right arm, keeping your right hand on your belly. Lean towards your right side and bring your forehead towards the ground. Visualize your Kundalini rising up your spine through your chest and crown of your head. Continue the Apakarsaka Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing downward. Tarayatva Prishte Shayana Katim Niskuchya Dhridam Utolayet. Syenahasana, hawk pose. Your left knee is bent with your left foot at the right hip. Cross your right foot over with your knee raised. Your right foot flat on the ground outside of the left knee. Your left hand holds onto your left knee, twisting towards the right. Bring your right arm behind you, holding on to the opposite hip. Visualize yourself with the eagle's sharp vision, seeing your path clearly ahead. Gazing towards the side, continue the Apakarsaka Kumbhaka, partially closing the nose and performing the Rechika Puraka. Engage the Mula Bandha. Pamam param dakshina tale stapayatva dhradam yaset dakshina kakshaya amajanam kasati krata yetatra pama bhujena prishtato abhidakshina-katim sprishet vamabhimukam gatram krudam anam paravatayet. Shenahasana Purvanga, clock pose progression. So your left foot is at the perineum, the right foot is over top of the left, turning towards the back. Your right hand takes hold of the left foot, and left hand reaching up behind you. See yourself soaring like an eagle, lifting effortlessly on powerful wings. Vamam param dakshina tale stapayatva dhridam nayaset dakshina kakshaya vamajanam kasati katayet tatra. Vama bhujena prastato abhidakshina katim prashet vama bhimukam gatram kridam anam paravatayet. Goma Chandrasana, the bow pulling pose. This time twisting towards the right with your right hand behind you. Left hand wraps across the bent right knee, threading back towards grasping the right hand from behind your back. See yourself as a bow drawn back with steady focused tension, embodying poised power and Continue the Apakarsika Kumbhaka, partially closing the nose. Doing the Rechika Puraka, engage Mula Bandha. Tanura Karsaka Kristan, Tanura Sanam Miritam, Tamoru Mularpita Daksha, Param Janvor Bahir, Vistita Bamodosnan, Pragarya Tishtan Parivarti, Tam Goma Cendra Natoditam, Asanam Yaset. Ardhasanam. Bring one foot and place it on top of the opposite thigh, keeping the other leg bent but beneath you. Sit upright. Rest the hands on the knees or the thighs with the palms facing up or down. Visualize the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, in your inner space. Perform the Vaishnavi Mudra, hold the outer vision, gazing towards the third eye without blinking. Continue the Apa, Karsika, Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha. Karumasanamapi Shreshtam Tardurasanam Uchyate Kajasanam Samudhistam Tatoruddasanam Uchyate. Vama Chaturam Shapadasana. Stacking one knee directly over the other. Interlace your fingers in front of your stomach, allowing the hands to rest lightly against the lower abdomen. Visualize balance returning through the left side, as if subtle imbalances are being corrected and brought back into harmony. Continue the Apakarshika Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazing towards the nose. Pamachatur Ram Sapadasana. Charpati asana. Place the back of your hands on the respective hips with the palms facing outwards. Visualize grounded patience, rhythmic precision, unhurried power, quiet reliability, resilient focus, and steady endurance honed through tireless repetition. Continue the Apakarshika Kumbhaka, partially closing the nose and doing the Rechika Puraka. Engage the Mulabandha, gazes forward. Charpati asana. Govindasana. Place the backs of your hands on your thighs with your palms facing upward. Visualize yourself seated as a calm guardian, steady and unhurried, holding space rather than exerting control. Apakarshika Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gaze forward in Raji Drishti. Govindasana. Lauliasana. Hold the feet with the respective hands and keep your spine elongated. Pull the abdomen inward and upward in Ujjana Bandha. And isolate and roll the abdominal muscles right, left, or in a circle. Visualize your Kundalini awakening from the base of the spine. Shakti Chalana Mudra, awakening the base energy steadily, drawing the prana upward through the spine. Apakarshika Kumbhaka, partially closing the nose, doing the Rechika Puraka. Engage Mulabandha, gazing towards the nose. Sarvanga Chalana Deva Kundali Shakti Chalanam Chalanat Kundali Devyas Chaitana Sabhavet Prabho Gomukha Sanam Ayuhya Pritva Pada Yugam Karo Chalayed Uraram Paschal Leili Sadhanam Bhavet. Janu Prayara Nahasana. Wrap your index and middle fingers around the respective big toes in Prana Mudra. Lean gently over the raised knee, lowering your chest and forehead toward your thigh for a deep side stretch. Visualize your Kundalini as a sacred flame being ignited by a spinning stick, creating glowing embers to awaken a powerful deep fire within. Apakarshika Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazes downwards. Janu Pidanam Kritva Mahajyam Savya Dakshinam Prerayet. Para Samyukta Pravriti Hasana. Cross your arms and wrap your index and middle fingers around each big toe in Prana Mudra. Lean gently over the raised knee, lowering your chest and forehead towards your thigh for a deep stretch. Visualize your Kundalini awakening along your spine, gently flowing upwards as you sit with legs crossed, twisting gracefully to one side. Apakarshika Kumbhaka and Mulabandha. Kunchayetva hastatale niveshya krivam adhikam parivatayet. Next is Ganeshasana. Reverse your heels so they point outwards. Cross your arms behind your back and hold on to the opposite toes. Visualize Shiva's bow, the Shivanika, at the base of the spine, shooting upwards, piercing all chakras. Continue the Apa, Karshika, Kumbhaka and engage the Uddiyana Bandha, drawing the abdomen in and up, and engage the Mula Bandha. Gaze towards the nose. Gomukhe samstitim kritva parshnivyātyasya yugmakhe tatra shivanikam stapya ganeshasanam iritam alasyannidrakshayam. Next is Bandha Parshva Aveshasana. With the left knee over the right knee in Gomukhasana, bring your right hand behind your back and hold on to your left arm, keeping your left hand on your belly. Lean towards your left side and bring your forehead towards the ground. Visualize your Kundalini rising up your spine through your chest and through the crown of your head. Continue the Apa, Karshika, Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazes downwards. Darayatva puste shayana katim niskutyat tradam utolayet. Shenahasana, hawk pose on the other side. Seated with your right knee bent and your right foot at the left hip. The right foot is bent towards the left hip. Cross your left foot over top of the right, keeping the left knee raised with the left foot flat on the floor, outside of the right knee. Take your right hand, hold on to the right knee, and twist your upper body towards the left. Bring your left arm behind your back, holding on to the opposite hip. Visualize yourself with the eagle's sharp vision, seeing your path clearly ahead. Continue the Apa, Karshika, Kumbhaka, partially closing the nose and doing the Rechika Puraka. Engage the Mula Bandha, gaze towards the side in Parshva Drishti. Pamam param dakshina tale stapayat vadhradam yaset dakshina kakshaya vam marjanam kasati krataye tatra pama bhujena prashtato nabidakshina katim sprashet pama bhimukam gatram kradram anam paravatayet. Shenahasana Purvanga Devi. The right knee continues to be bent with the foot at the left hip, crossing with the left foot in the same position. Take your left hand and hold on to your right foot, opening your chest towards the right. Turn towards the right, raise your right arm straight up with the palm facing out. See yourself soaring like an eagle, lifting effortlessly on powerful wings. Continue the Apar, Karshika, Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha. Gaze towards the side. Vamam param dakshina tale stapayat vadhradam nyaset dakshina kakshaya vamajanam pasati gata ye tatra vama bhujena prashtato abhidakshina katim sprashet vama bhimukam gatram kradamanam paravatayet. Gomatsendrasana. In the same posture, take your right hand and place it under the raised left knee. Take your right hand and place it under the raised left knee and wrap your left arm behind your back, holding on to your right wrist. Visualize yourself as a bow drawn back and steady with tension, embodying poised power. Continue the Aparkashika Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazing towards the side in Parshva Drishti. Tanura Karshaka Krishta Tanur Asana Miritam Amoru Mularpita Daksha Param Janvor Bahir Vestita Pamado Snan Prahyatishtan Parivartitam Gomatsendra Natoditam Asanam Nyaset. Ardhakurmasana, half tortoise pose. Sit with your knees on the ground and your toes are flat outside of your hips. Exhale and lower the chest to the floor. Keep your hips between your heels. Palms in prayer position beneath the throat, with the tips of the fingers touching the chin as it rests on the ground. Visualize yourself as a tranquil, steadfast tortoise drawing inward for shelter and renewal. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, ocean-like breath, through the nostrils. Engage Mulabandha, gaze towards the nose. Ardha Kurmasanam Nama Pado Prishte Samarpitao Hastau Cha Parshvayo Stapya Shira Prana Med Bhuvi. Sauriyasana, solar pose. In a kneeling position with your toes tucked and your sitting bones on your back heels. Spread your knees out wide. Place your palms on your respective upper thighs so the fingers point upwards towards the body. Feel the sun's warm, steady glow centering in your body core, nourishing you with vital life force. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Ujjana Bandha, drawing the abdomen in and up. Engage Mulabandha. Gaze straight ahead in Rajya Drishti. Sauriyasana. Dakshina Gri Pavana Muktasana. Start seated with one heel drawn in close to the perineum, grounding your weight evenly. Place the opposite foot flat on the ground with the knee raised upward. Thread your arms across one another in front of your chest, sliding them between your torso and the lifted thigh to create a secure hold. Visualize trapped pressure and restlessness being squeezed out cleanly from the lower body, like air released from a sealed chamber. Gaze straight ahead in Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha. Dakshinangri Pavana Muktasana. Ardha Paschimottanasana. Sit with one leg stretched out straight in front. Place the heel of your other foot firmly against the perineum. Extend your arms forward to grip the toes of the stretched leg. Lean your head forward to rest above the bent knee. Visualize your extended leg grounding your energy, with the heel pressing gently into the perineum to anchor prana. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazing downward. Param Vistirnam Kuryat Parasya Esha Kudesani Patah Karita Uchipya Parangushtam Sapinordvam Stapayet. Vamavakrasana. Sitting on your knees with your right heel resting beneath your sitting bones. Bring your left knee to the outside of your hip, allowing the leg to settle comfortably. Lengthen your spine as you gently twist your upper body towards the left. Place your hands in front of your stomach, one resting on top of the other. Visualize old patterns loosening their grip as you turn gently to the left, like untwisting a rope without force. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazes forward in Riju Drishti. Mahavakya Vamangri Pavana Muktasana. This time seated with the opposite heel drawn in close to the perineum. Placing the other foot flat on the ground with the knee raised. Thread your arms across one another in front of your chest. Threading them in between your torso and the lifted thigh. Visualize accumulated tension and stagnant energy releasing gently from the left side, like pressure slowly easing out without resistance. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing forward in Raju Drishti. Vaman Gri Pavana Muktasana. Ardhapashimotasana on the other side. One foot is underneath at the perineum, the other leg stretched forward. Hold your foot with both hands, extending your forehead towards the chest or towards the knee. Visualize yourself as the guardian of the West, embodying the vast, flowing power of water and cosmic oceans like Lord Varuna. Engage the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and the Mula Bandha, gazing downward. Param Vistirnam Kuryat Parasya Isha Gude Sani Pataha Karita Utchipya Parangushtam Sapinodvam Stapayet. Dakshina Vakrasana. Start sitting on your knees with your left heel resting underneath your sitting bones. Bring your right knee to the outside of your right hip, allowing the leg to settle comfortably. Gently twist your upper body towards the right. Place your hands in front of your stomach, one resting on top of the other. Visualize the body realigning through a clean turn to the right, as if internal systems are being reset into proper order. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka, ocean-like breath, in and out through the nostrils. Engage Mula Bandha, gaze straight ahead in Raju Drishti. Dakshina Vakrasana. Kapota Hasana Dve. Dove pose, number 2. From the kneeling position, bring your hands onto the ground in front of you and extend one leg straight back. Keep the opposite knee bent and the heel slightly crossed inward towards your groin. Bring your hands to your respective hips and push the hips and chest forward. Gently lean your upper body back and open your chest as you lift the head upwards. Visualize yourself as a serene dove embodying grace and calm strength. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha, gazing upward in Urdhva Drishti. Lankadrada param ekam prasarya anyam akuncha guye nyasya purake kartis tahasta pristam udvajya kapotakaram shirodvam dharayet stiraha. Kapota Hasana Dve Purvanga. The next progression in dove pose, number 2. Bending the back leg, taking hold of the foot with both hands. Visualize yourself as a dove poised in graceful readiness, radiating a harmonious blend of strength and ease. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazing upward. Prasarita padangushtam shira prushte vinamayet kaya chalana purvam yayamam samacharet. Prishta Bhara Bhairavasana. So whichever leg is behind you, reaching for that foot with the same hand. The opposite hand is wrapped behind the back to take hold of the same side foot. Visualize Lord Bhairava's fierce energy rising within you, embodying unstoppable transformative energy and fearless power. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazing upward. Pamaparam dakshinoram samadhaya prashtataha dakshaha stena grinyad pamamparam shirontike. Kapotahasana Dve, Uttaranga. Dove pose progression. From the seated position, extending one leg straight in front of you and the other behind. With your hands on your hips, tilt your head and upper back backwards. Visualize yourself as a tranquil dove soaring with open grace, embodying expansive freedom and radiant openness. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazing upward. Kunchita janam purastad Pasarya nide shaka kumbha kayoktam kuryat pasyat parshvavin yastam sapta varam shunya kakum paketishtet. Kapotahasana Dve, Uttaranga Dve, the Dove Pose 2, Progression 2. The same posture, leaning forward. Extend the hands towards the foot. Bring the forehead towards the knee. Visualize yourself as a peaceful dove, grounded in quiet contemplation and deep focus. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazing downward. Kunchita janam purastad Prasalya nideshaka kumbha kayaktam kuryat paschat parshva vinyastam saptavaram sunyaka kumbhaketishtet. Kapotahasana Dve. On the other side, switching legs, opposite leg behind you, front leg is bent with the heel towards the perineum, hands resting on the hips, chest open, gazing upward. Visualize yourself as a serene dove, embodying grace and calm strength. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha. Kapotahasana. Kapotahasana Dve. Bending the rear leg to reach back with both hands to take hold of the foot. Visualize yourself as a dove poised in graceful readiness, radiating a harmonious blend of strength and ease. Prasarita padangushtam shira prushte vinamayet kaya chalana purvam yayamam chamara samacharet. Prashtabhara Bhairavasana. one hand reaching back towards the foot, the other hand behind the back, grasping the other foot. Visualize Lord Bhairava's fierce energy rising within you, embodying unstoppable transformative energy and fearless power. Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha gazing upwards. Vamaparam dakshinoram samadhaya pristataha daksha hastena griniyad vamamparam shirom tike. Kapotahasana Dve Uttaranga progression in dove pose number 2. Visualize yourself as a tranquil dove soaring with open grace, embodying expansive freedom and radiant openness. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha. Gazes upward. Kunchita janam purastad prasalya nideshaka kumbha tayoktam kuryat paschat parshva vinyastam saptavaram sunyaka kumbhake tishtet. Kapotahasana Dve Uttaranga Dve. Dove pose 2, progression number 2. Bring your head down onto the front knee and placing your hands on the feet. Visualize yourself as a peaceful dove grounded in quiet contemplation and deep focus. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazing downward. Kunchita janam purastad prasarya nideshaka kumbha tayoktam kuryat paschat parshva vinyastam saptavaram sunyaka kumbhake tishtet. Nishvasana, exhalation pose. Extending both feet in front of you. Keep your spine tall, grounding through your sitting bones as you lengthen upward through the crown of your head. Interlace your fingers at the level of your navel, keeping your hands relaxed yet steady. Maintain an open chest and focus on smooth, even exhalation, calming the mind and balancing energy. Visualize each exhale emptying you completely, as if stale air, tension, and excess effort are leaving the body without resistance. Feel the abdomen soften and settle, allowing the system to reset into simplicity and clarity. Rest in Nishvasa, letting go fully, where lightness, calm focus, and grounded presence arise from complete release. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gazing forward in Rijidrishti. Nishvasana. Garbhasana Dve. Sit with your legs extended, straight like a stick. Hold the toes firmly with your hands and gently bring your forehead to rest on your bent knees. To rest on your knees. Visualize yourself nestled in the nurturing, protective embrace of the womb. Your body stretches long and rests gently, like an embryo safely cocooned, embodying pure potential and inner renewal. Imagine a deep calm spreading through your nervous system, fostering spiritual introspection and regenerating life force. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha, gaze towards the nose in Nasagra Drishti. Padav dandavat bhumau prasarya padagram hastabhyam kritva Lalatam janusanyasya garbhasanam idam garbhana adheyakam. Trikonasana Purvanga, Trikonasana triangle pose. From the seated position with the legs extended in front of you, lean forward and hold on to your big toes. Spread your toes wide and lower your chest and chin to the ground. Visualize yourself as a perfect triangle, stable, balanced, and expansive. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mulabandha. Gaze towards the nose and Nasagra Drishti. Padangushtadvayam kritva padavistarya vegena vakshashchibukam cha bhumau nihyatva dayamam acharet. Trikonasana Trini. So same posture here, but this time we're rotated onto the back. Rotated onto the back, extending the feet. Visualize yourself as a luminous triangle, lifting gently from its base. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Jalandhara Bandha. Padangushtayagam dhriga dadag raham kritva prasarita pada vegena rechaka karmana pustato lutitva pujadvayam utapayatsyus skandha padagrani bhumau nidhaya trikonavad dharyena tishtet shabdihi sunyaka kumbhakaikalam trutva deham stiram kuryat. Trikonasana Uttaranga. From the seated position, rotate onto your back and extend your feet on the ground. Keep your hips raised. Wrap your arms beneath you and your respective shins hold onto your feet. Visualize yourself as a radiant triangle taut with elegant tension. Perform the Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Jalandhara Bandha. Panidvayam gurfa yogme niveshya padangastau turdam kritva skandho bhumau nihatya pado vyomni samukchipya rechakam kuryat. Final pose for today is Smashanavasana. Smashanavasana. Cremation ground dwelling pose. Lay flat on your back. Rest your arms slightly away from your body with your palms facing up. Perform the Shakti Chalana Mudra, awakening the base energy and steady intent, drawing prana upward through the spine. Visualize your body lying in a cremation ground, embraced by sacred flames. See your bones transforming into diamond dust, rising on the wind and scattering into starlight. Contemplate profound dissolution, radiant release, and the eternal cycle of transformation flowing within you. Visualize your body lying in a cremation ground. Visualize your body lying in a cremation ground. Come back to your body. Slowly move your fingers and toes. Bend your knees towards your chest. Wrapping your hands around your knees. Gently rocking from side to side, massaging the spine. Come back to a seated position. Thank you everyone for joining us today, this beautiful morning. Receive the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, during this Brahma Muhurta Nithyananda Yoga session. Complete this session with gratitude, chanting the Purna Mantra. Please close your eyes. Bring your palms together in Manjali Mudra in front of your chest. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Parukarpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you everyone. Nithyanandam. Have a blissful day. Nithyanandam.